What's up, everybody? Dark Sky Watcher, DSW 74 News. I am live out here in Yuma, Arizona. We just got done with a group of 53, I believe, and I'm just tracking them back to where they came. As you can see, guys, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to track where everything's coming from. I personally would have came that route. These guys went through here. But we're gonna go here because I got my other camera hanging off of me. Not hard. It doesn't take 8 weeks to figure this out. It doesn't take thousands of dollars like somebody had said prior. All through here, that dead ends. I've tracked harder than this. So we just bypass that little turn right there. We're gonna get back on trail. Really not hard, guys. Really not hard, and I think the river's actually just right over here. Let's go take a peek real quick. I'm gonna deviate. Somebody out here drinking a 40 before they got caught up by BP. See everywhere, all these little things, these are burned. They light these up on fire, they cook out here. I've seen this plenty of times. Other times it's because of a fire, but you can tell where they're cooking. You know, they make a little campfire, make something to eat. So here's your reed bed right here. Now all you got to do, guys, is follow this reed bed. And I could already see it where they're stomping right down the middle of it right there. I could already see it. Does not take rocket science. I can see where they're entering there, there, there. Somebody's climbed this once. Somebody's climbed there once, but this isn't really heavily used right here. So let me get back on track. Let me get back on the trail here. You can set trail cameras up all through here. Anywhere, you're gonna catch stuff. I've already, in fact, passed by one trail cam that somebody has set out here. See that? Trail stops. Right here. Look at that. Really not that hard. Right down there. Right through that little area right there. And I can see the cut through the reeds. They're moving down inside this reed bed right here. Now I could walk this all the way to the dam, and I could find trails literally everywhere. There's multiple trails here. It's not just one trail. There's multiple trails depending on where you come out of the water and where you go through the reeds. But again, all you gotta do, follow the trash. Forget about the fact that I know how to actually track and cut sign. If you don't know what you're doing, just follow the trash. That's all you ever got to do, right? That's all you ever got to do. I just wanted to bring you guys down here really quick. Let you take a peek at this. And we're going to do the whole walk back. Follow the trash. Acetamin. Same kind of shit we find in Lukeville all the time. Same thing we find in Lukeville all the time. Rumelia tablet. Unless I'm missing part of the word there and there's more to it. Probably a little bar soap. This is Alka-Seltzer. Follow the trash. Follow the trash. More medication. You got an asthma inhaler right there. Oh. Yeah, there it is. The blue one back there. Asthma inhaler. They come right down through here. You can see where they're coming straight down and through. It's not hard, guys. And before I get any farther in and the chopper comes out to mess with me because he thinks I'm trying to get into the United States illegally, I'm gonna head back. But we got some more medications, some wipes there. What is that? No, that's not a sanitary wipe. I thought that was like an alcohol pad. That is Calamante. What we got here? Acetaminophen. So I'm going to start heading back, guys, and it's really not hard to see. Right there, you can see the BP trucks. That's the group of 53 that I was just up there filming and broadcasting, that Becky is still up there broadcasting live right now. There's another trail that goes off through there. Guys, I just want to make it perfectly clear to you that if somebody tells you that it takes 8 weeks to figure this out and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars, they're lying to you and they're scamming you. Because this is the first time I've walked down here and I could track every one of these trails to its origin. Watch, we just came on that trail. We're going to take this trail. Eventually it's going to converge and all the trails end up right there. All you got to do is look for the tree line. Like I said, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. Here's a big layup right here where they group up after coming out of the river. I've seen sign like this all over the place before. Cutting right through here. Whoever cut through here was a dumbass. I'm not going that way. I'm gonna jump on the other trail right here because I got my Canon camera hanging off me. I don't want my DSLR to get scratched up, banged up. Not hard to figure it out. Not hard to see. Now the only reason I can figure out to actually be down here set up filming people coming out of the river is, one, you just want to get that shot of them coming across the river, which I understand. That's a nice shot. Trail going there, trail going here. His trail doesn't look very good. But the only reason would be to get the river shot of them coming across. No other reason to be up in here, because honestly, if you come across a group of illegal migrants right here, this is already illegal migrant. Once they cross the river, they're illegal migrants. The only other reason to be up in here is because you want to harass them and yell at them and scream at them and tell them, get the fuck back to Mexico. Doesn't take rocket science, guys. Doesn't take rocket science, guys. Let's take this one. I think this one cuts out more towards the palm trees, but I want to enter exactly where they entered right now, which is what I'm tracking, which is what you guys have seen me do for the last 11 months, from Lukeville to Tucson to Arivaca to Douglas to Nogales. I did Yuma in 2018, which is where we're at now. Okay, now here's where it gets tricky, because I'm in the area. Now, here's my choices. Do I cut up to the trees, or do I keep cutting up towards the palm trees? They went right through here, but I'm not going to do that with my camera. I'm going to cut around. Plus, I don't have my combat shirt on. I'm not going to tear myself up wearing my t-shirt here. Now this morning I filmed a coyote up on the Mexico side, making a deal and then bringing the people down. Look at all this kid stuff. A lot of kid stuff right up in there. I didn't see that on my way in. But I filmed him making the deal, bringing him down, where I alerted BP and BP got him, as well as 2 more that tried to come down. That was the diversion. There was also a drug mule up there that I filmed. That was the diversion for this big group that I just filmed to come on through. See how they do these. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to track this stuff, guys. You guys have watched me do this for the last 11 months. Now, here's my choice. Do I go this way? Do I go this way? Both are going to take me to the same spot. This is where this group just came in, right here. Doesn't take a rocket scientist. Doesn't take 8 weeks, and it doesn't take thousands of dollars, guys. Now, here's the kicker. Watch this. See how easy it was for me to just do that? They came through this one. I just wanted to show you and make a point. You're gonna funnel through there. You're gonna follow the trail. A child can do it. Let's just say it's so easy even a caveman can do it. You're gonna walk right up here to the hot gates. You can see all of their footprints here and over here. This is from the group of 150 last night. They haven't dragged yet. This is from today's group on this side and going right on up here in the middle. And you just come right to the hot gates. Right there's where I had my trail cam set up last night. Now I can tell you right now, I don't have any water on me. I didn't take my backpack with me. I walked from here down to the river and I walked back right now. You can see how bad I'm sweating, okay? And I want a drink of water right now. So when people say, oh, they just swam across the river, these kids aren't dehydrated. They're not, you know, this and that. These women aren't dehydrated. Bullshit. Because unlike me, they're following all kinds of different footsteps out there, and they get lost. Sometimes it takes them an hour to work their way through what just took me 15 minutes. But I'm an experienced tracker. I know how to cut sign. And I want a drink of water. I got sweat rolling off me, and I just want a drink of water. So when these kids get up here, you know they're thirsty. Haven't seen them water the road before, but that's a good thing. Hey, how you doing? Good, man. How you been?
Hanging in there.
Awesome. So I do keep this for the children, as well as a cooler full, but this one's empty now because I just gave out 40
We just had 2 more groups we brought in while
53 bottles.
Oh.
I heard you. 2 more groups.
Hold on,
Let me. So this is for the kids.
Oh, watch out. Oh, watch out.
What?
I'm gonna spray you. Watch out.
Oh, hold on. Watch out, guys. Hold on, guys. Oh, okay. I just didn't want to get soaking wet. I thought he was spraying out to the side. Let me finish loading this up. What's that?
He was over here. You got your lighter?
Yeah.
You got cold ones on top or down at the bottom?
Bottom.
All right, cool.
Here.
Woo, baby.
So look at me, guys. See all that sweat? That's just from walking from the river. I just wanted to make a point right now by going down there and doing that, because I'm just going to call them out by name. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, guys.
Y'all stay in there for a while. Yeah.
Hold on, man. I gotta get the cat. So, hold on. I'm gonna go over here in the shade and go kick it for a minute. You can see the sweat rolling down everywhere. Fucking sweating like a madman, and I'm just walking from the river, guys. I'm an experienced hiker. I can hike all day on only a couple sips of water. These kids, they can't do that. Not even close. Not even close. Right? So I'm going to call some people out specifically because Arizona Patriots is claiming that it took them 8 weeks to gather intel in this area that led them to the river crossings and thousands of dollars spent. Guys, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I've been in Yuma in 2018 on multiple occasions. You guys know that. I was here long before them. Guess how long it took me to figure out that trail? Took me about 15 minutes. They meet up over there by the dam. It took me 2 seconds to figure out that they get dropped off on the highway too. It took me about a nanosecond to figure out that that's the bridge in all of the Arizona Border Patrol FLIR videos that are released of this area where large groups come across. Doesn't take 8 weeks, doesn't take 2 months. 3 months, 4 months. It doesn't take any of that, guys. It doesn't take any thousands of dollars. Arizona Patriots is bullshitting with you. Now, they said I was lying to you yesterday about a river rescue. The BP agent that was here today was the one that, on my live feed that you guys saw earlier of this group, he's the one that actually did the river rescue. We got pictures of him re-rolling his buoy throw line. And we have him on the live feed where it was actually called in that he had to go do a river rescue. I got called a liar for saying that. I got attacked by Arizona Patriots, and I think the reason is, guys, is because I just exposed the scam that is Arizona Patriots by me coming out here and telling you guys you never need to leave this road. Arizona Patriots likes to hide out there in the bushes, and then they like to hijack the illegal immigrants as they come in, and they yell at them, "Go the fuck back to Mexico. Get the fuck out of here." Border Patrol calls her the Screamer. They got a name for her. She don't even know it, that she's the laughing stock of this area. They call her the Screamer. But I wanted to clarify some things for you guys. If you've been following me for a while, you know I'm no nonsense, no bullshit. I shoot straight and I give it to you straight. I let my video speak for itself. So when I have actual Border Patrol comm frequencies coming over my radio, over my live feed, where they're calling for a river rescue, and then the guy takes off on my live feed, does the river rescue, comes back with the 3 kids from the river rescue. And one of them is the one that had the measles looking things all over his hand that I posted on my page. He was one of the children that were rescued out of the river way down there. Now you might cross in places up here that are knee deep to waist deep, but this river gets above your head in certain places depending on the sandbars. Those kids were way down there where the water's pretty deep and pretty fast. It's a strong current. Okay? If you are not a good swimmer, you're not gonna make it. I got called a liar for that. I got called a liar for saying that if a mother loses hold of her child while she's out in that river, that kid's being swept down and she might not be able to get that kid, that's bye-bye. I got called out by Arizona Patriots on all these things, and all these things are on my live feeds. All these things are confirmable. Anybody could call the Yuma sector and confirm with the public information officer, ask for the PIO, that they did a river rescue right down there. So because Arizona Patriots felt the need to attack me, I'm going to expose their shit, guys. They claimed it took them 8 weeks to gather intel in this area and thousands of dollars, including a plane flight over the area. Okay? I'm sorry, guys. You can figure everything out about this area from Google Maps. You can see every single trail, everything on Google Maps. Takes about 8 seconds, not 8 weeks. Okay? I just want to point these things out to you guys, because they are out there and they're bullshitting you. She is not a journalist. She is not doing journalism. She's not doing citizen journalism. She is out here being an activist. She has called these kids cockroaches and all kinds of names on her live feeds. She stands out there and tells them, go the fuck back to Mexico. That's not what a journalist does, guys. That's not what I do. That's not what any other journalist that I know does. You know who I know that does that type of stuff? Activists. Now, if I was out here being an activist, I might find myself doing some of the same things that she's doing, but I'm out here as a journalist, which means I give you the story the way that it is. I give you the facts. I don't add my own opinions in there to push the narrative that I want you guys to believe. Absolutely no reason to be out there other than the fact that you want to look cool hiding in a bush, jumping out on migrants and yelling and screaming at them to go the fuck back to Mexico, because they're all going to come right there. All of them right there. I just showed you that. No matter what fucking trail you take out there, you end up right there and on that bridge. This is Dark Skywatcher. I'm out.